As someone who values tradition and the wisdom of the past, I believe that the modern world has lost touch with what it truly means to live a healthy and meaningful life. We live in a time where instant gratification and materialism are highly valued, and people often prioritize their own pleasure over the well-being of their community and the world around them. But this way of living is unsustainable and ultimately unfulfilling. To live a proper life, one must prioritize values such as discipline, self-control, and humility. It's important to find a sense of purpose and meaning beyond just accumulating material possessions or pursuing fleeting pleasures. This can be achieved through cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we have and striving to contribute positively to our communities and the world at large. It's also important to prioritize our physical and mental health. This means taking care of our bodies through regular exercise and nourishing food, and taking care of our minds through practices such as meditation or mindfulness. We must be mindful of the impact of our actions on ourselves and those around us, and strive to live in harmony with the natural world. In addition to personal responsibility, it's important to value the role of tradition and wisdom passed down through generations. We should seek to learn from the wisdom of our ancestors and incorporate these teachings into our daily lives. This can include simple practices such as spending time in nature, practicing gratitude, or prioritizing time with loved ones. Maintaining good physical health is an essential aspect of living a healthy and meaningful life. Our bodies are our vehicles through life, and neglecting them can have a negative impact on our overall well-being. It's important to make sure we are taking care of our physical health through regular exercise, healthy eating habits, and adequate rest. Regular exercise is crucial for maintaining physical health. Exercise helps to keep our bodies strong and limber, improves cardiovascular health, and can even have a positive impact on mental health. The type of exercise that works best for each person will vary, but finding a form of physical activity that is enjoyable can help to make it a regular part of daily life. Whether it's walking, running, yoga, weightlifting, or team sports, incorporating physical activity into our daily routine is crucial for maintaining good physical health. Eating a healthy diet is also important for maintaining physical health. Eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help to provide our bodies with the nutrients they need to function properly. On the other hand, consuming too much processed food, sugar, and unhealthy fats can lead to weight gain, chronic disease, and a host of other health problems. Getting enough rest is also essential for maintaining physical health. Our bodies need time to rest and recover in order to function properly. This means getting an adequate amount of sleep each night, as well as taking breaks throughout the day to rest and recharge. Neglecting to get enough rest can lead to a variety of health problems, including chronic fatigue, weakened immune system, and mental health issues. Mental health is just as important as physical health when it comes to living a healthy and meaningful life. Unfortunately, the modern world can be incredibly damaging to our mental well-being. The constant stimulation of technology, the pressure to always be productive, and the societal expectations of success and happiness can all contribute to feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. One way to combat the negative impact of the modern world on our mental health is to adopt a philosophy of stoicism and detachment. Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot control. By practicing detachment from external circumstances, we can maintain a sense of calm and peace, even in the face of adversity. To adopt a philosophy of stoicism and detachment, it's important to focus on building resilience and cultivating a sense of inner peace. This can be achieved through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and journaling. These practices can help us to become more aware of our thoughts and emotions and develop a greater sense of control over them. Another important aspect of stoicism and detachment is learning to let go of our attachment to external circumstances. This means recognizing that we cannot control everything that happens in our lives and learning to accept what comes our way with equanimity. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot control, we can maintain a sense of inner peace, even in the face of adversity. In addition to practicing stoicism and detachment, it's important to prioritize self-care when it comes to mental health. This can include things like setting healthy boundaries, seeking support from friends and loved ones, and engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. By taking care of ourselves mentally, we can better navigate the challenges of the modern world and live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. If someone is interested in joining a self-improvement or traditionalist movement to restore proper values to the modern world, there are several steps they can take. One of the first things to do is to research and learn about different movements and organizations that align with their values and goals. This can include organizations that focus on traditional values, spiritual practices, or community building. Once someone has identified a movement or organization that resonates with them, they can take steps to get involved. This can include attending events, joining online forums, or volunteering their time and skills. By actively engaging with the movement, they can connect with like-minded individuals, build community, and work together to create positive change in the world. It's also important to be open to learning and growth when joining a self-improvement or traditionalist movement. This can mean being receptive to new ideas and perspectives, and being willing to challenge and question one's own beliefs and assumptions. By approaching the experience with a growth mindset, someone can gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them, and become a more effective agent of change. Another important aspect of joining a self-improvement or traditionalist movement is to prioritize personal accountability and responsibility. This means taking ownership of one's actions and decisions, and working towards personal growth and self-improvement. By modeling these values in their own life, someone can inspire others and contribute to a culture of positive change within the movement. Developing a skill is an important part of personal growth and self-improvement. By cultivating a skill, someone can not only improve their abilities and knowledge in a particular area, but also build confidence and a sense of accomplishment. In addition, having a valuable skill can open up new opportunities and paths in life, whether it be in a career, hobby, or personal passion. One of the most effective ways to develop a skill is through mentorship. A mentor is someone who has experience and expertise in a particular area and is willing to share their knowledge and guidance with someone who is just starting out. Mentorship can help someone to develop their skills more quickly and effectively, as well as provide valuable insights and feedback along the way. In addition to providing guidance and support, mentorship can also be a source of inspiration and motivation. Seeing someone who has achieved success in a particular area can be a powerful motivator and help someone to stay committed to their goals and aspirations. In addition, having a mentor can help someone to develop a sense of belonging and connection within a community of like-minded individuals. Another benefit of mentorship is that it can provide valuable networking opportunities. Through their mentor, someone can connect with other professionals or individuals in their field, opening up new avenues for growth and development. This can be particularly valuable for someone who is just starting out in a particular career or field. Faith and spirituality can play a powerful role in personal growth and development. Developing a connection with God or a higher power can provide a sense of purpose and meaning in life, as well as comfort and strength during difficult times. In addition, spirituality can help someone to cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the world around them, and to find a sense of peace and contentment within themselves. One of the most important aspects of developing a connection with God or attaining spirituality is having a regular practice of prayer or meditation. This can involve setting aside time each day to reflect on one's thoughts and emotions, and to connect with a higher power through prayer or meditation. This regular practice can help someone to develop a deeper sense of connection and understanding of themselves and their place in the world. Another important aspect of spirituality is cultivating a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the world around them. This can involve taking time to notice and reflect on the beauty and goodness in the world, as well as being mindful and present in the moment. By cultivating a sense of gratitude and appreciation, someone can develop a more positive outlook on life and become more resilient in the face of challenges. In addition, spirituality can help someone to develop a sense of community and connection with others who share their beliefs and values. This can involve attending religious services or participating in spiritual retreats or gatherings. By connecting with others who share their values, someone can find a sense of belonging and support, as well as opportunities for growth and learning. Having goals is an important part of personal growth and self-improvement. However, it is not enough to simply have a vague idea of what one wants to achieve. In order to successfully accomplish a goal, it must be properly outlined and defined. One of the first steps in outlining a goal is to make it specific and measurable. This involves breaking down the goal into smaller, manageable steps and setting clear targets or deadlines for each step. By making a goal specific and measurable, it becomes more tangible and achievable, and progress can be tracked more easily. Another important aspect of outlining a goal is to make it realistic and attainable. This means taking into account one's current abilities, resources, and limitations, and setting a goal that is challenging yet within reach. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and discouragement, while setting attainable goals can provide a sense of accomplishment and motivation. In addition, outlining a goal involves identifying potential obstacles and developing strategies to overcome them. This can involve anticipating potential challenges or setbacks and developing a plan of action to address them. By anticipating and addressing potential obstacles, someone can better prepare themselves for success and avoid becoming discouraged or derailed by unexpected setbacks. Finally, outlining a goal involves staying accountable and tracking progress along the way. This can involve setting regular check-ins or milestones and tracking progress through a journal or goal-tracking app. By staying accountable and tracking progress, someone can stay motivated and on track towards achieving their goals. It's a common refrain: "I don't have enough time." And while it may seem like there are never enough hours in the day to accomplish everything we want to, the reality is that we all have the same 24 hours. The difference lies in how we choose to use that time. It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind of work, errands, and obligations, and feel like the days are just flowing into one another without any sense of progress or accomplishment. But the truth is that we can create time for ourselves by being intentional and mindful about how we use our time. One way to create time for pursuing our dreams is to prioritize them and make them a non-negotiable part of our daily routine. This might mean waking up an hour earlier each day to work on a personal project, or carving out a specific block of time each week to pursue a hobby or passion. By prioritizing our dreams and making time for them, we can create a sense of purpose and fulfillment in our lives. Another way to create time for ourselves is to be mindful about how we use our downtime. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV shows, we can use our free time to read, learn a new skill, or pursue a creative endeavor. By being intentional about how we spend our free time, we can make the most of the time we have and create opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Of course, creating time for ourselves is easier said than done. Life has a way of getting in the way, and there will always be times when we feel like we're running on empty. But even in the midst of busy or stressful times, we can still find small ways to prioritize our dreams and make time for ourselves. It might mean taking a few minutes each day to meditate or reflect, or breaking a larger goal down into smaller, more manageable steps. There are many sayings and excuses that we use to avoid taking action or pursuing our goals. We might say, "I'm too tired," "I don't have the resources," or "I'll do it tomorrow." But in order to live a meaningful life, it's important to challenge these excuses and embrace a mindset of action, self-reflection, and truth. One key aspect of this mindset is saying less and examining ourselves more. We often spend a lot of time talking about what we want to do, or what we think we should do, but we don't always take the time to examine our own motivations and desires. By spending more time in self-reflection and introspection, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own values, passions, and goals, and align our actions with our true selves. Another important aspect of living a meaningful life is taking action and doing more. It's easy to get caught up in planning or talking about what we want to do, but it's only through action that we can truly make progress and achieve our goals. By taking small, consistent steps towards our goals each day, we can build momentum and create a sense of progress and accomplishment. At the same time, it's important to always tell the truth and avoid making excuses or procrastinating. Honesty and integrity are key components of a meaningful life, and they require us to be truthful with ourselves and with others. This means being honest about our strengths and weaknesses, our successes and failures, and our goals and intentions. It also means avoiding excuses or procrastination and taking responsibility for our actions and decisions. In the end, the most important thing we can do to live a meaningful life is to embrace action primacy. We must take action towards our goals without hesitation or excuse, and always be willing to adapt and adjust our plans as we go. We must also be willing to challenge our own limitations and beliefs, and be open to new ideas and perspectives. If we truly want something, we can get it. There are millions of different ways to attain our goals, and the only thing standing in our way is often our own fear or hesitation. But if we have the courage to take action and pursue our dreams, we can achieve great things and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Despite the modern welfare state's focus on lengthening life, a life without meaning is not worth living. The concept of the aristocrat of the soul reminds us that true greatness lies not in material wealth or power, but in the cultivation of our own inner nobility and virtue. By embracing a mindset of action, self-reflection, and truth, and focusing on developing our own skills, talents, and character, we can become the aristocrats of our own souls and live a life of true purpose and fulfillment. Let us embrace the challenge of living a meaningful life, and let us do so with courage, determination, and an unwavering commitment to action. Let us always be true to ourselves, and always be willing to take risks and pursue our dreams. And let us never forget that no matter what obstacles we may face, we have the power to create our own destiny and live a life of true greatness. As we've explored, there are many challenges facing the modern world, from crime and division to a lack of meaning and purpose. But the good news is that we have the power to address these challenges and create a better world. By embracing the values of the aristocrat of the soul and the warrior caste, we can create a movement for positive change. We can reduce crime and violence by fostering a culture of respect, accountability, and community. We can find omnipresent love by embracing the power of connection and empathy, and by working to build bridges of understanding across cultural and ideological divides. We can establish tribes, produce great works of art, and unite in worship, creating a sense of belonging and purpose that is sorely lacking in the modern world. We can harness the energy of the stars, build monumental structures that inspire awe and wonder, and create a society that is truly worthy of pride and admiration. And the best part is that you, dear listener, are almost certainly from this aristocratic and warrior caste, simply by virtue of having come this far in our conversation. This is a sign that you have the power to make a difference, to embody the values of the aristocrat of the soul, and to create positive change in a broken world. So I urge you, embrace a life of action and join our movement. Let us work together to build a better world, to create a society that is founded on the values of truth, beauty, and virtue. Let us embody the spirit of the aristocrat of the soul, and in doing so, create a legacy that will endure for generations to come. The power is in our hands, and the time to act is now.